Hi guys, and welcome to my diary. So this is normally the point where I go, let's see what I've been up to this week. But I'm sure you guys are pretty much the same. Pretty much nothing too exciting. Yeah, I know we really don't want to talk about the coronavirus. That's all you hear all the time. So I'm not really going to talk much about it because it's something different and something new happens every day. You can't actually keep up. I'd have to post a video every day, which might not be such a bad idea seeing as I've got all this free time on my hands. And with all this free time, I hope you guys are like watching all my videos and re-watching all my videos. Kind of just joking. No, kind of not really joking. No, but in all honesty, I really hope you guys are keeping safe and healthy and not going mentally insane. It's a really tough time and everyone's got their opinions and there's just so much news out there. You don't know what's true, what's real. It's just really, really tough. So just keep your wits about you, stay positive, and yeah, if you need anything, just give me a shout. I love the way I say, if you need anything, give me a shout, like there's anything I can do. What I mean is, you know, if you need just like a air high five or some positive reinforcement, give me a shout. Otherwise, I'm not much help, unfortunately. Yeah, it kind of sucks to be useless, but what can you do? Anyways, did you guys catch this week's episode of The Bachelor? Because at least we can watch The Bachelor. So there's a little bit of silver lining, and you know, you can binge watch a lot of other shows. I'm catching up on all my TV watching. Not that I'm ever too far behind because my TV is like constantly on. Shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah, did you watch the episode? And if you did, what did you think? If you didn't, I'm gonna give you a small recap. So it's really crazy. There are not a lot of girls left in the house, and yeah, things are getting down to the nitty gritty. So this week a date card arrived and it was for a one-on-one date and it was for Pasha. And the girls weren't too happy with how Pasha reacted because she didn't really want to go on this date. She was kind of like, meh, she wasn't very happy about it. And there were a lot of girls that really wanted the date. And so they weren't too happy with her attitude about it, and it was her second one-on-one, and a lot of the girls haven't had a one-on-one yet. So yeah, that didn't go down all that well, but they went on this date that was sort of perfect for her because she's a dancer, and it was like, it wasn't aerial yoga, but it was in those sheet things, and I can't remember what it was called, but it looked like all these dates. I'm just like, you know, future husband out there, get some ideas. I want to do all these things. They look like so much fun. So yeah, so they did, and I was quite impressed that Mark was attempting these things and he wasn't half bad. And then they had a massage. Oh, like perfect date for me. I love getting massages. They're like my favorite things in the whole world. I love them almost as much as I love chocolate. So yeah, so they had a massage and the date went really well. Pasha sort of perked up and she was happy. She got a rose. So yeah, so she was very happy about that, and then came home and told everyone about her date. And yeah, the girls were meh. Some of them were okay with it, some were not. But yeah, so that was her date. Then there was a group date on a train. They took her like an old-fashioned train, and oh, it was just so cute. It was beautiful, and Mark ended up giving Bridget a rose on the train on the date, and then he spent some extra time with Jillian and ended up giving her a rose as well. So 3 roses were gone before rose ceremony even started. Yeah, so it was quite exciting. Yeah, then let me just pause and refresh my mind as to everything that went on. Sorry, there's just always so much going on that I have to try and sort of put my thoughts in place as to what happened and how it happened, and so sometimes I just need a pause and break, and I do always speak at a million miles an hour. So yeah, anyways, rose ceremony time. I think it was quite a chilled rose ceremony, not too crazy. All the girls got to speak to Mark, and yeah, before I forget, Ricky got a kiss at the rose ceremony. Mark just went for it, and it was quite a passionate kiss. It looked like they really connected. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh, and then I also forgot. Jeepers, where's my mind? Jess R gave Mark a letter at the rose ceremony, the previous rose ceremony, and the girls saw and they didn't think this was too fair because, you know, now you're kind of putting your thoughts out to Mark, but nobody else is getting that opportunity. So yeah, they weren't very happy about that, but it's you know, it is tough. Because you do, I mean, this is your life at the end of the day, so you do want to express everything. You don't always get the chance. So, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done in the situation. But yeah, so that's what went down. So rose ceremony time, and unfortunately Daniela got sent home. She is just such a cutie and so sweet and loving and everything, but it just was not meant to be. And I think she took it on the chin, she took it well, and yeah, now we'll see what happens going further along into the show. But I can see my battery flashing over here, it's just about to die. So quickly, fashion. My favorite this week was Pasha. She wore this beautiful like red ball gown with pockets. I was like, oh my goodness, that is so gorgeous. I absolutely loved it. If you watched it, who did you love? So the other night, I was having a DMC with one of my friends that was going through a bit of a tough time, you know, like one of those 3 o'clock in the morning type conversations, and we're talking about listening to your head versus listening to your heart, and it really actually got me thinking, and it's quite a cool thing to get a lot of people's opinion on, because different people listen to different things. I think I'm a bit of a girl that listens to my head. Yeah, I think if you listen to your heart, you get in trouble. Yes, your heart is what you really desire and stuff, but it doesn't take anything else into consideration. It's just what you want, and which is all fair and well and everything, but often those type of situations do not work out for the best. So for me, my head works nicely because my head knows what my heart wants, so it takes that into consideration as well, but then it's also like, oh no, red flag, don't do this is why you shouldn't be doing this, I don't care how you're feeling, this is what you should be doing, this is what you shouldn't be doing. So yeah, it's not the most I suppose romantic thing, and I'm not talking romance wise either, I'm just talking in general, you know, like whether or not you change jobs, or you know, in your love life, or whether or not you end a friendship, and all those kinds of things. I think you have to have a little bit of both, and I think a lot of people either have one or the other, but I think I'm definitely more of a go with my head. I should probably follow my heart a little bit more, but I'm one of those people that, you know, I like to err on the safe side in that sort of regard. Yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think. So I know everyone's stocking up on like hand sanitizer and toilet paper, but I'm stocking up on white whispers. No, not because of the virus. They only come out at Christmas time, and now the shops have stopped selling them. So anytime I see them anywhere, I buy like the whole shelf full. People look at me like I'm mad. Okay, most places only have like 4 or 5 packets, and then I eat them and then I don't have any more. But I'm really stocking up, so because I know they have expiry dates and stuff, but the expiry date is like April or whatever, and they last till like next year April. I'm really not too concerned about the expiry dates. I'm concerned about let me try that again. I'm concerned about running out of white whispers. Thanks so much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you next week.